Ever wish you could make a creamy, flavorful pasta sauce without babysitting it on the stove? Today I'm showing you how to make a rich, comforting butternut squash and sage pasta sauce in your slow cooker. This recipe from America's Test Kitchen, love their cookbooks, is velvety, full of flavor, and perfect for busy days, low energy days, and days when you just want an easy home-cooked meal. My brand new slow cooker has a sauté setting, so I can do it all in one pot. I will show you how. This video is not sponsored. I just freaking love this new slow cooker, and I have to share. My name's Larissa. Welcome back to the channel where we make life a little bit easier with recipes, with cleaning suggestions, and a reminder to give yourself a little grace on the hard days. Today we're making butternut squash and sage pasta sauce, enough for about a pound of pasta. It's creamy, but it doesn't actually use any cream. It's packed with veggies, and it feels like you spent hours over a stove, but you didn't. Melt 4 tablespoons of butter, either in your slow cooker if you're sauteing in the slow cooker, or in a frying pan if you prefer. Add 1 whole chopped onion and cook until softened and lightly browned, about 5 minutes. Then we're going to stir in 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1.5 tablespoons of minced fresh sage, 2 cloves of garlic minced, and 1/4 teaspoon red pepper flakes, unless you want to kick it up with extra pepper flakes. But proceed with caution, my friends. You're going to cook this all together until it's fragrant. That's going to take about a minute. And then slowly whisk in 1 cup of the broth at a time, scraping up any brown bits and smoothing out any lumps. I add bone broth to my stock, and then you're going to transfer that to the slow cooker, unless you're using one of the slow cookers where you're sauteing in the slow cooker. Stir in the remaining broth, add in all the squash, your salt, your pepper, cover and cook until the squash is tender. That's going to take about 5 to 6 hours unless you do really teeny tiny cubes. At this point, you're going to stir in your spinach and the Parmesan and the remaining 1.5 tablespoons of sage, and toss it just until the spinach is slightly wilted. Season with salt and pepper and then serve. Something that I like to do is add a few curls of Parmesan to the plate. I think it looks pretty and it's delicious. This sauce is perfect tossed with hot pasta. I'm using gemoli because it's what I have on hand, but you do you. Whatever kind of pasta you've got kicking around, rigatoni, penne, whatever makes you happy. You could also spoon it over gnocchi and add some roasted vegetables, maybe a little feta or extra Parmesan. Nobody's gonna judge. If you like a little bit of crunch, you could sprinkle some toasted walnuts or maybe some cashews on there. If you're short on time and need it to cook a little more quickly, just cut the butternut squash into smaller cubes. If you're like me, always looking for ways to up the protein and the nutrient density in your meals, you could add a scoop of bone broth. I am pairing my meal today with both bone broth and roast chicken from the store. Just a rotisserie chicken that I didn't have to cook. I like it the way it is, but I think my next try is going to be adding a can of lentils. I think they'll just dissolve into it and add that protein boost. If you try this recipe, make sure you drop in the comments which pasta you have paired it with. Take a picture, post it on Instagram, make sure you tag the Concussion Crew. And if you have a slow cooker like this one with a saute function, let's help each other out. Make sure you reach out and share your favorite one-pot recipe. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Don't forget to share this with a friend who loves cozy, easy recipes. And remember that you are not alone trying to make life a little bit easier, one slow cooker recipe at a time.